Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, gramy dalej w Alana Wake'a. Dostań się do mieszkania Parliament Tower. Czyli a tu co? Czy tłumaczy? Nie. O, jest, dobra.
Who was writing who? Who was
No.
writing this poem? Me? No.
Autor słowa pierwszego, ostatniego nie napisze. Boi się światła strasznego, cień pada wśród ciszy. Trzecie oko się otwiera, niech nastanie noc, potrzeba zbiera, by pisać moc. To rytuał, który wskaże ci drogę, pod twoją nieobecność twoi przyjaciele spotykają jego. Ducha mroku? The Dark Presence, zgadza się. O. No.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
I teraz wyjście na zewnątrz. Mówię takie bo nie skupiłem się i w sumie... O czym on mówił? Tu coś? O, widzę. Widzę. No jest ten dynks. Może tak? O! Zapało. Jest słowo broni. To ulepszamy. Daje 5% szansy, że nie stracisz naboju, strzelając. O, idealne. Prawie że odrzuca wrogów, nie mam strzelby. Rac też nie mam. To. A właśnie amunicji mam mało, więc im więcej mi zostanie, tym lepiej. Tędy? To wyjście? Exit.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Mogę to zabrać sam. Światełko. Co mi to dało? Nie wiem. Mam jeszcze przy sobie.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
I to
Going
też
up
mogę
to our
zabrać?
apartment? Would I be home?
Dobra,
Or
to
was
już
this
mam
just
4
an echo
światła.
of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Chwila. Dzwoni telefon? Dzwoni telefon.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
No właśnie. Halo? Kto dzwoni?
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Kim
we
ty
would
jesteś?
be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratchable.
Wait. Hello?
Już może przybierać moją postać. Co, spotkamy sami siebie tam? No to wchodzimy. I znowu jakiś ten... No, natchnienie. No. No. O,
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Alice. Ja, do góry. O, 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 o. Nawiedzenie. No, no, no.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
No. Co? Po prostu świeć. Świeć. Nie odpalaj. Alice?
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice!
Tu jesteś?
Alice! Alice.
Wybierz zdjęcia do plakatów na wystawę. To chcę. To chcę. Czemu to?
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Was he
Aha,
stalking her?
te przepłyski to są zgrzyty? Znaczy, co to jest zgrzyt? Nie schowałaś się w szafie? Co tu jest?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Zamknięte.
This symbol wasn't here before.
Jakiego symbolu? Na drzwiach twoich. Pisała cię na straty. Po 13 latach, a to?
Alice's video camera.
O,
No memory card inside.
aha. Żeby sobie przewinąć jakieś nagranie. Czekaj, jak to pamięci znaleźć. Nagrania sztuka na ekranach, wiele. Punkt centralny leża mroku. A bo ona też tu była, no tak. Tylko była podmianka. Ona wyszła, a my zostaliśmy. Część pierwsza
Part
bierzemy.
one. What was Alice working on?
Nad ucieczką? W sumie wyłącz latarkę, no jasne jest. Zobaczmy. Karta pamięci. Odpalaj.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. Penny was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
Czemu ta lampka się mruga?
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
Zgrzyt?
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Aha, i
My
stąd ma
nightmares caught
zdjęcie
on film.
zgrzyta.
And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Czemu tu jest on? I czemu... Nie, to my.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Taki koniec części.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road. I can see you there, but you don't see me anywhere. I'm right in front of you, I'm right here on this winding road. What are you looking at? Is it your face on a pane of glass? 'Cause somehow this window becomes a trap on this winding road. forever I am circling back just to fall into this trap, this winding road.
A co, wyszedłem?
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Psychoniczne picie?
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
A, słyszał
Have you
pan?
ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Skąd wiesz?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Confused. Wake is zgrzyt.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake
The
is hiding
film.
pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Asgrid?
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's
Tam w
hunting
szafie.
Wake.
Tak, o.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Nie, tablica. Co tu mamy? Wskazówki, przesłuchanie Alana.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
A, nowa sprawa. Gdzie jest pstrykacz? Porozmawiaj z kimś. No tu. Pstrykacz jest w posiadaniu kultu dzieła.
Okay.
Już zajmowałem się kultem. Opiekę 2 pieczenie na jednym ogniu. Co tu jest? Kult drzewa, 7 wskazówek. Kult może się składać z znawców zgrzyta, w końcu mają pstrykacz. Zachowanie sekty, symbole sekty. Co to za sekta? Tu? Nie? Cel kultu? O. Działa dla kogoś. Notatka przypominająca, że ofiary są jak zwierzęta. Cel? Nie. O, zachowanie. Pasuje. Kult drzewa odpowiada rytuały tworzące potwory. To też zachowanie? Jak to nie? Symbole? Nie. To sekta? O, cel może. Tu. Ciało, narządy, ofiary pokryte pismem. Strony zależy od wkładce przejściowej. No to rytuał. Nightingale był jedną z ofiar, która stała się potworem. Tekst jest częścią... Kto należy? O. Co? Nie należy? No to był ofiarą. Oddal? Symbole sekty? Nie. Sekta. Tu? Nie. To rytuał. Na czym polega? O. Nightingale, jedyną ofiarą zamienioną w potwora. Dlaczego? Ofiara kultu przeistoczyła się w potwora. Tu? Nie pasuje. Tu? Też nie. Cel kultu. Tu? Tu. Sama bym w to nie uwierzyła, gdybym nie zobaczyła tego na własne oczy. Muszę się w to wgryźć, musi być jakieś wyjaśnienie, no. Trójkąty na stole. To będzie w symbolach. I naszyjnik kultu z symbolem trójkąta. To jest
That's it.
choinka. Okej. Co tu jeszcze za mordy? Co tu jest? Sprawa zamknięta?
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Czyli to zamknięte. Tu nic, tutaj fabuła. O. Opowieść.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
No byś się nudziła. Dobra. Opowieść odmienia po kawałku naszą rzeczywistość. Podczas scen zachodzi stopniowo. Aha. Jak odpowiedź, no. To znaczy, że efekt nie jest jeszcze natychmiastowy, jeszcze czas, by to naprawić. Na skutek zatknięcia wzroku fikcja zyskuje moc odniesienia. No. Jeśli tego nie powstrzymamy, zgrzyt wykorzysta odpowiedź, żeby zmienić rzeczywistość na stałe na początku Big Festa. A tu? To nie jest jak zatrzymać. Nie? To może jednak jak zatrzymać. Mamy tylko 2 dni, żeby to powstrzymać. Aha. A więc wszystko napisane w leżu roku. Musi dotrzeć do psychacza przed zgrzytem, dzięki niemu będzie mógł zmienić odpowiedź i odesłać zgrzyta. Dobra. Do psychacza. Trzeba znaleźć sektę. W leżu mroku istnieje byt zwany duchem mroku. Tu łącz. Saga. Duch mroku. Wake twierdzi, że duch mroku może czasami przybierać jego wygląd. Jak? Dlaczego? Latarka wydaje się osłabiać opętanych. Tu? No właśnie. Miałoby to sens, gdyby światło sprawdzało się również przeciwko duchowi mroku. No. W środku w jasnym świetle Saga poczuła się bezpiecznie, jakby nic nie mogło jej zaszkodzić. Dalej do światła. Zgrzyt i duch mroku są jednoznaczne. Duch mroku tu. Duch mroku pod postacią zgrzyta zmienia opowieść Wake'a. Chce obrócić świat w jebany koszmar. Zgadza się. Wake był uwięziony w leżu mroku przez 13 lat. To tu do leża mroku. A skąd ty masz zdjęcia takie? Wake był przez cały czas w innym świecie, no. W jakiejś innej, dziwnej rzeczywistości leże mroku łączyło się z naszym wymiarem. To miejsce leże mroku według strony ten obszar jest nazywany kolizją. No to tu. Kolizja. I co? Wkroczyłam do kolizji w Cordon Lake, gdzie dzięki wyrecytowaniu wiersza. Jeszcze coś? Na później. Co to jest? Skrytki. Oj! Nie, wracamy do skrytek. Znaleziona nad brzegiem. No to tu. Okej. No i wychodzimy. Ty.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are.
Daj
They're the
przeczytać.
only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Spokojnie, nie podryj ich. Dlaczego
Inside
tam
the
kosz
trailer,
stoi?
at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Stojąc przy żabie na przedmieściach Watery, Saga po raz pierwszy zobaczyła słynny psychiatr kawałek kultysty Joe'a. Wzgięła się na myśl, co teraz twierdziła na jej temat fabuła horroru, na temat jej życia, jej przeszłości. Nie akceptowała tego. Wyszła z przyczepy, potrzebowała świeżego powietrza, ale nie była sama. Kultysta patrzył nią zza maski jelenia. Dobyła broń, krzyknęła, pobiegła za nim. Okej. No i? A my nie jesteśmy w przyczepie. A ja pewnie to muszę ten. Nie? Prawe? Na tropach sekty. Tu. Gdzie jest psychacz? U sekty.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Przyczepa, no. Tylko jaka przyczepa?
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Od tego momentu możesz przełączyć się między opowieściami Alana i Sagi za pomocą wiadra w pokoju wytchnienia. W pokoju wytchnienia dozorcy możesz rozgrywać tę historię w dowolnej kolejności. Co? A, to tu. Przełącz postać.
You
That's
wrote
a-
these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. But when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Spoko. Jelonek. Wychodzimy.
Hi, welcome.
No witam.
Okay. Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one. No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes
Hello,
still
and
give me
welcome to
nightmares.
Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages,
A znowu ci.
just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
To teraz
It's not haunted. No.
jeszcze.
Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously, it's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And
Dobra,
finish off at our
nie jestem już.
beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under
Wychodzimy, Saga.
10% discount on keychains and propane tanks.
Gdzie mogą być przyczepy? Autkiem?
I brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack
Coś
your
tu jest?
gear?
O,
I've got my own to worry about. Great.
kolejny
Now
sygnał.
how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal manifestations?
Tu coś?
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the
No, to. Bój się mroku, bój się lasu. Wiesz wszystko. No pewnie, to przez nas ten deszcz. A? Cieszę się na mój widok. A ten też?
Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? That definitely seems to be on the menu.
Kto tam piłą się bawi?
How about over the next week?
Też deszczowo.
Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
Mrok.
Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Niby deszcza, taka... No dobra, może tam będzie padać. Dobra. Nie, mapa. Aha, tam coś jest jednak. Centrum Main Street, cele. Poszukaj psychacza w baterii. A gdzie jest bateria? Albo biuro szeryfa mapa nie odkryć. Biuro szeryfa. Trzeba dom opieki Valhalla. Guide Force. To idziemy tam. Poszukaj w baterii, ale jestem jedyną osobą, która rozumie sił, które robią coś, no. Macie przyczep? Nie. Tu też nie. Ale w sumie do biura szeryfa po mapę. Tutaj. Alan,
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
Już widzę jakiś
Mulligan and Thornton told everyone to stay out of the basement.
Co?
And now, they're nowhere to be found. I bet they're just trying to get out of work.
Let's not assume the worst of our
Mogę tak
colleagues.
po prostu sobie wejść?
God forbid.
Zabrać amunicję i pójść? Dzięki. Szukam mapę. Macie tu gdzieś mapę? Tu nie ma, tu nie ma, tu nie ma. Tu nie macie mapy? O, komputer. Użyj. Po raz trzeci w tym tygodniu. Nie ma w ekspresie kawy. Jak pijesz ostatni kubek, to przygotuj dostępne. Przykro mi to mówić, ale trzeba mieć twarz, na której da się zaprosić wodę, żeby móc aleko do brody. Takie. Coroczny grill. Nic ciekawego. Gdzie jest mapa? Tu? Toaleta. Co tu jest? Wiem, że ktoś z was skradnie papier toaletowy. Dzięki.
It's not opening.
Zamknięte. A co cele?
This guy. I don't like it. It's staring at me.
Nie macie mapy? Nie mają mapy. Dobra, idziemy stąd. O! Tu jest. Nie? To nie jest ta mapa. Deerfest. Mam tą stronę?
I have
O.
to head back. Got things to do.
No, masz coś do zrobienia. Masz udać się do Watery. Czyli gdzie? Tu nie, tu nie, tu nie. Stocznie, bunker.
Hello, how are you?
No hello, hello. Pamiętam, że Alan tam był, do Rose poszedł. Gdzie to było? Tędy?
I know.
Tu jest park.
What was she even doing out there? And at that time of night? She was what? Digging at what? I'm telling you.
Jakie otwarcie? Zastanawiam się, czy pewnie ja powinienem to autem. Które gdzie jest zaparkowane? A ty? Coś pomożesz? Nie. Tu nie, tu nie, tu nie, tu nie. Co to? Tu nie, tu nie. Ale to jest chyba nasze auto. Tak?
How's it going?
O. Do Watery, jest. Watery. To daleko?
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so...
Ale niech nie napisze jeszcze lepszą stronę.
Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the Salt Shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery.
Szczepa Rose.
I should ask around.
Miejscowa. Dobra. Witaj. Nie chcesz gadać. No to ty, witaj.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Nie.
Long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls.
Ale po głosie...
I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir.
No
I
właśnie.
work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks. Can
No,
you
masz
put me to
ładny
any trailers around
ten
here?
bus.
Sure.
Autobus.
Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Mhm.
See you around.
A to on.
Excuse me. Do you know where... show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed. Okay then. Catchy tune.
Za dużo napisów. Ty nie byłaś ten. Niebo byś miała latarkę ze sobą pewnie. To? Czyżby Watery miał własną Nessie? Coffee World. Tu. O. Remi Mould. A tu co? Aha, tu jest ten. Zamiana na historię Alana. Ogłaska
I feel
Jelonka.
bad for these guys.
Nikt nie gra. O, jest mapa. Coffee World, coś tam. Ogólnie w prawo. Co idziemy? Do zawalonego mostu. O, co? Co tu chciał odczytać? Tu. Skontaktuj się Mokosego i znajdź swój dom marzeń już dzisiaj. Tutaj podholujesz? Nie. Tu będzie?
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Odin? Nie.
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
Are you familiar with the Cult of the Tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident?
Nie
I don't
pamiętasz?
understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
Aha.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it?
No była.
Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
Co się kręci? A, to te kubki, no chyba.
Your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
Może?
I'm missing something. I should try profiling.
Dobra, profilowanie.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They
Jako?
don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Mhm.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
O,
The
zapasowy
Costco
klucz mają.
brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Mhm. I teraz tablica. Niedaleko znajduje się osiedle przyczep. Mhm.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Mhm. Ilma jest pewny, że kiedyś tu mieszkałam, że mijałam swoją przyczepę, że jestem częścią tej społeczności. I coś jeszcze bije.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you.
Dzięki.
Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Dzięki.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Odbierze ktoś? Nikt.
Nothing? What am I paying them for?
Guess they're busy.
Ay, Vito, Vito. Well,
Nikogo tam nie będzie. I co? I ma zapasowe klucze do sklepu. Mhm.
The Coskellas think I lived in the trailer park.
Do sklepu?
With
Chyba
Logan.
przyczepy.
The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
Bo czemu w każdym? Dobra. Sprawa zamknięta?
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
No, Żerze Mroku. To jest fakt kontra fikcja.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Które części są prawdziwe, co fałszywe? No i co powiesz? Ross rozpoznała mnie w bazie, twierdzi, że wyprowadziłem się po śmierci Logan.
Think.
To tu? Rola Logan, rok powieści. Alan, coś ty zrobił? Kult drzewa? Co tu jeszcze? Graffiti. Symbole kultu zalatuje komercją, tym kierowanie marki. No, co? Nie? Nie łączy się z tym? Dlaczego to? Zachowanie sekty. Pamięta, że zapisał w Leżmoku wiele stron. Do czego by tu przypomnieć? Tytuł sekty? Nie. Część. Nightingale. O, tu. Nie. A do celu? Też nie? Kto należy? Zachowanie Co to za sekta?
Doesn't make sense.
Co zachowanie? To po co mi ten cel? Kto należy? Kto jest częścią rytuału? O! Tekst jest częścią rytuału. A no tak, bo zapisał za dużo rzeczy. Fabuła? No, no później. To nic. Skrytki? Skrytka. Okolice Bark Falls. Tu. Rymowanki.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Mhm. Co? Ile tego mam? Am I od rymowanki Barkford? Nie. Co to jest? Kto je stworzył? Tu jakiś am I od Eugena. Akta FBC.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
Leka wolny.
And that always goes well.
Rymowanki z Watery. Rymowanki... Aha! Dziwne lalki. Mhm. Tu. Lalka wilka. Supermana. Pojawił się do mnie... Nie. Nie. Co to jest? Pojawiają się talizmany. Akta. Co? Miejsce powodu. To Cauldron Lake. Rymowanka Cauldron Lake. Nadziłem dziecięcym rysunkiem. Nie? To dziwny lalek? Nie? To tu? To tu. Rymowanka znaleziona tu nad Cauldron Lake. Po dokończeniu materia mroku.
Think, Saga.
To bym powiedział tu, co to jest. I sprawiło, że coś tam się zmieniło. Otoczenie się zmieniło. Śniadaniówki, ale...
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Pudełko znalezione blisko ten... Gdzie jest Cauldron Lake? Tu. I w Cauldron Lake. Tu. No i wszystko. No i to by było na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Dzięki za uwagę. Do następnego. Cześć.